Here we are, Pioneer Village in Nebraska, Minden, Nebraska. This is an old model, started by a guy named Walter Short, about 1900s, and he built it all from scratch, I assume. So they didn't make anything. It's a functional engine. He used it to pull cars, of which they have quite a few here. They have cars up here, all around the main display building up front with all the cars in it and that little steam engine. This is the Lowell, Nebraska depot that they have here at Pioneer Village. It has all sorts of stuff in it. Train stuff, more toy train stuff, lots and lots of toy train stuff. Depot equipment, farming implements, farming equipment, just everything the guy could imagine. Then we go out this room into the depot proper, at the stove, public notices on the walls. This is a Burlington Route notice. An MKT stock certificate, Burlington Route money order or stock certificate, payroll adjustment check. Look. Maps of the railroads of the day, Burlington Route map, a regulator, clock, a newer one, lots of stuff. Burlington, Missouri Road. This one is more Burlington and Missouri. Their route map and their connections. Then they have the ticket agent's room here. Glass, of course, so it's got lots and lots of tools, links and pins, lanterns, hoops for passing up train orders by the operator, more lanterns. His desk with the telegraph box on it, of course. Every operator had to know the telegraph in Morse code. Caps, oil cans, express company box, desk, security, right there, security locks, a press of some sort, sounder boxes, resonator, all sorts of things inside here. Outside we got more. Here's the operating levers for the station signals, stop or proceed or slow down. And outside they've got a bobber, well, we'll get to that. That's your standard baggage wagon everybody had. And this angled one, which is different. Little hand cart. Behind that, there's a bobber caboose, B&M Railroad. That would be the Burlington and Missouri, which became part of the Burlington Route. We can walk through that. Little narrow gauge porter, which we'll see in a second. Got the 1888 label plate, as usual. Porter number 2, which is different and cool. Be a wood burner with that stack. And then we can get up in the caboose, we can look at the cab or locomotive. Very simple compared to that Challenger we saw yesterday. Crazy simple. And then right back into the caboose. Bobber caboose, not a lot of amenities. I don't know how comfortable that would be to ride in up there. I'm sure they had pads on the seats, but the table in front of them, kind of safety table, keeps you from flying around in the cupola, but I don't know how comfortable it would be. Heat source. And there's no access to these here areas underneath. No trap drawers, no anything, so I'm guessing that there may have been toilets in there at one time, but not today. Handbrakes out here, and we get to the Burlington. It's a 10-wheeler that was originally built as a mogul. It is amazingly bigger than that little Porter. It's raining out here, by the way. Lots of detail down there. Get up in the cab. It's even better. This is a whole different arrangement. Those that complain that N-scale engines have a motor sticking out the back, well, we're between the tender deck, the back of the cab, and it's right here. It's a short throw for the fireman. Engineer position, he's right alongside the firebox. Johnson lever's right next to him. I'm assuming brake levers, red throttle handle, other controls. See, the gauges were up there at one point. These would be feed box controls. Here, fireman's position, which doesn't appear to be as many controls available. Probably had brakemen sat there mostly. Storage rack up here, right there, cold box. Rakes pull the coal down as you get low. More rakes, of course, a shovel. Chain. That is really cool. It'd be a 967 Burlington Route number when it was retired. It was initially Burlington, Missouri. Back down low here. The feed pump, feed water, injector pumps, air compressor, air reservoir, another air reservoir, brake shoes, lots of control rods, not near as big as the bigger stuff that came later. Cylinders, canted. There's the injector itself, sand dome, steam dome and whistle, the exhaust pipe for the dynamo, the headlight, other things. I'm going to come back and get a zoom in on this so you can pause and read at your leisure. Kind of give a bit of history on the locomotive. And they moved it here, and then just a little history of the steam locomotive and its history and its effect on the history of the United States, basic components, and the map of Nebraska's railroads. Up here in the front you can see how the pony truck was assembled. Back in that day, pilot, one of those pilots, got there. I'm going to get way back for a good long view. And there we go. That is really pretty cool.